Okay, hope everybody's doing well. It's let's see, it's Tuesday night, and it's close to midnight actually. So I'll finish this video up tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. I was asked by a couple of people actually what I do when I have to set up an emergency tank. So I thought it would be a good way to go about it, showing this one. This is a cross that had to do with the snow white albinos, and I just narrowed it down to this male, which was very interesting. To me, there's remnants of like a cobra cross or something in there with the spots and that long black bar halfway through the back of the body to the caudal peduncle, and I kind of like that. So I kept this one female that seems to have some half-black characteristics. Not enough, but a hint of it. So as you can see, there's a lot of fry in here. It's two different drops actually. So what I'm going to be doing is setting the fry up in a 10-gallon tank, and then keeping the two adult, the male and the female, in this 5.5-gallon tank. So same thing with these, the Batman Guppies. This one's getting a little nip in the tail, but you can see all three females drop fry. There's a lot of fry in this tank, all over the place, even up in the plants. So I'll do the same thing with this. The adults will stay in the 5.5, and I'll move the all the fry into a 10. So I figured that might be something to go over. So I'll have to do all the work tomorrow actually. And what do you get if you cross a viper with a pirate? Long John Sliver. Long John Slither. That's terrible. Alrighty, so these are the two tanks I have to take down. These both crapped out on me. That's the navy blue Moscows and this tank. So I'll be taking down these 10s. I'll Clorox them, rinse them, set them back up, and I'll go over it more as I get further along. This one got a plethora of hair algae and green gunk. So that's what will happen with these. I don't know what these, as I said before, what these result of these, I can't even call it a cross. It's just brother, sister from some unusual fish that popped out of the platinum red mosaic big ears. So as I think I said before, I'm expecting some fish to look like these adults and some to look like platinum red mosaic big ears. So the other good thing to mention is these females have just had fry, some of them within a couple of days, yet they've already filled up again. And there we go, there's one of them. So that's a great sign. You don't really want them to thin out all the way. So the fry are all healthy. And same with these. So what I'll end up doing too is I'll take a little bit of the plants and I'll end up putting them in the new tank with the fry. Same with this one. And I'll get started on that tomorrow because it's close to midnight and I'm going to go to sleep. And these are the ones I showed last time, the albino red lace snakeskins. So once in a while when I don't have the camera on, you can really see the fry at the top. I think we might catch some zipping around. Now I'm going to have to do the same thing with this tank because there actually are quite a few fry up here. You can kind of see them moving around. So for now the fry are okay. They have enough plant coverage, but I will be moving them into probably a 5.5 because I'm not sure how many are actually in there. That's how many plants I have in the tank. So, all right, hang in there. I'll be back with the rest of the video after I do all the work. and hang in there. It's supposed to actually start getting pretty ugly here tomorrow. Like I said, it was 75 and mild here on Tuesday. It got me thinking about shipping fish again. And then tomorrow is supposed to be nasty thunderstorms with hail, and then the temperature is supposed to drop down into the upper 20s. So maybe next week. All right, I'll be back with some more. Okay, there won't be too much to see with this part. I just was showing that I took down those 2 tanks that had crapped out in the beginning part of the video and set them back up. These are the navy blue Moscows. See if I can get a little closer so you can actually see them. Nice fish. A little bit of cloudiness in there because I just did a water change. And this is the other tank. So I kind of have the luxury with so many tanks that I can pull plants that are, you know, clean and in good shape from other tanks. This is thin leaf water sprite. I just pulled out of this tank because there was way too much in there. Same with over here. And I've already, yesterday actually, I took the tanks down, Cloroxed them, rinsed them, let them dry, rinsed them again, and then put some water in, about 60% filled, I'd say. And I also Cloroxed the lids, which will go back on. Might be hard to see. This is actually the lid. Pretty nice. They're, I don't know if they're plexiglass or, I don't know what the heck they're made out of. Oh, sorry, not giving you the finger. And they're a one-piece lid that has holes in the back for the tubing, and then a hole here for feeding or putting in medication. But they fit the tanks perfectly, which is cool. So they're Cloroxed, cleaned off. And what'll happen next, which I'll go over at the end of the video, is I will take 50% of the water out of these 5.5s. I'll probably net out the adults and then just really dump the water into the tanks they're going in. And the same with this one. So this guy's really not looking good, so I'm gonna probably leave him out and put him in a small tank to medicate. It doesn't look good. I don't think there's anything specifically wrong with him other than he's not going to make it. So, all right, I will get to the rest of that and finish up the video. What do you get if you cross a centipede and a parrot? You get a walkie-talkie. A walkie-talkie. I don't even think anybody would laugh at that unless they're old enough to know what a walkie-talkie is. All right, I'll be right back. All right, see if I can wrap up the video. I took all the fry out of this tank, which is just some cross I'm working on. And I think I have one young female in there with them, and I think I missed one fry. They're up there somewhere. But to recap what went on is I took down 2 tanks. As an emergency, I needed them for fry from this group and from this group. And then I set them back up, put in plants, aged water, and water from the parent tanks. And I think I missed a fry in this one too. I did take that male out that I didn't like the way he was looking. But these fish look great. Females bounce back wonderfully from having a fry. And this is the fry from the cross of the platinum snow white albino. So a little bit dirt in there. Everything's got to settle. I just finished. But there's a lot of fry in there, probably at the top. There's 2 different color types. So they're going to grow out, and then I'm going to pick what I want to use. So, and these are the navy blue Moscows, and these are the fry from the Batman Guppies. Now the interesting thing is the ones that were a little bit older, a couple days, have already developed black in the tail caudal peduncle area, which is very cool. So they may actually just throw Batman Guppies, or whatever the heck they're actually called. Because almost all the ones I'm looking at have the dark tails starting out. So there's a lot of fry in here as well. They're all over the place. Anyway, I hope this was instructional for some people. I know it's a bit of a disadvantage, I guess, with all the tanks I have, that I can just pull plants from other tanks and pretty much have everything I need to quickly set up emergency tanks for fry. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can either put them in the comments, which I really appreciate the comments, or you can email me. I put the email address in the video description, and that should do it. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I know there's plenty of better stuff to look at, and I appreciate it. Thank you.